Yo, what is going on, you crusty cramorant? Playing some games with Scoop Up Net Centiskorch today. This is Ian Rob's list. I just cut a Jirachi for a Reset Stamp because I'm a big fan of Reset Stamp. I really like Reset Stamp, so I added a Reset Stamp in here over the 4th Stellar Wish Jirachi. That's the only change I made. It's just Centiskorch. Besides that, like I said, Ian Rob's list from the GG Tour 3K that he did use to take that tournament down. I'm not the hugest fan of Scoop Up Net Centiskorch in general, at least in a competitive sense, but I do just kind of enjoy playing Pokemon no matter what kind of deck it is, except for if it's ADP. So I just want to play something that I haven't played with in a while, which is Scoop Up Net Centiskorch. I can't even remember the last time I played a game with Scoop Up Net Centiskorch. So we're going to play a game, or 2, or 3, or 4 Scoop Up Net Centiskorch today. I don't think there's really much for me to say about the list. I'm sure you guys have all seen Centiskorch, played with Centiskorch, Scoop Up Net, Silvally, straightforward build, whatever. I'm sure you've seen them all, played with them all. Let's get into some games. Let's do it. All right, getting into our first one here, we do want to go second. Our opponent, they win the coin flip. A lot of decks like going second. We'll see what they choose with here. They are going first, which is good for us because we like to go second. And we got a really good turn one here, actually. Open the Centiskorch V. I don't think I want to put anything else in play. We got the Quick Ball for the Baby Volk, which is really all we want. We want to go second, and we want Quick Ball for Baby Volk. That's it. We are up against an Inteleon deck, though. So this matchup is pretty rough. It's definitely winnable. Can definitely win. Not unwinnable, but not a great matchup. Not the kind of matchup we're looking to play against. Ideally, we want to play against something else. All right, they're not dead drawing either, though. That's another way we could theoretically win this one, is our opponent dead draws. Okay, we got Hearth. They didn't get down to Snom turn 1, which is good. I think we can give up the Scoop Up Net here because we're just going to switch into the Volk and then go from there. I'll also Dedenne change this turn, and I kind of want a Phione because I don't really want them to have the options through the Jirachi. I don't want to draw into Phione either, so we should Phione after the Quick Ball like I did. Switch Centiskorch V and then Dedenne change. Yeah, we might be able to get this thing stuck in the active, which would be really good. There's the Welder, so this is like the kind of draw we need to like win this matchup. Not the worst thing ever, but not a good matchup. I'll tell you that much. It's not a good matchup. Now, I'm actually not... Oh. We could have gone for the Reshiram Donk on this, actually. I didn't even really think about that. That would have been really good. Double Blaze and Knock It Out would have been really good on the Inteleon, actually. Didn't really think about it, not gonna lie. We didn't draw into another Pokemon Search card, but we could have, instead of Quick Balling for Baby Volk, we could have Quick Balled for the Reshiram. Hey, it was prized this game, so I guess I lucked out a little bit on my potential mistake. I don't know if we should have gone for that. It's a little bit risky, but in a matchup that's like unfavorable, usually correct to play a little bit risky. Now the question is how much, where do I want to put my energy in this situation? I want to be able to one-hit KO this if it does become a VMAX, right? So I think I'm just going to commit it all to one. We're going to try that. I've never experienced this matchup from this side. I don't even know if I've ever played it on the Inteleon side either. Yeah, my experience with this matchup is basically nothing. Being able to 1-hit KO and Inteleon VMAX, though, sounds pretty good, especially when their only way to actually KO my Volcanion is to become a VMAX and use Hydro Snipe. So that seems pretty decent to me, but I think, yeah, they're going to run away. They're not sticking around, and there's a Marnie on top of everything else as well. I think we just kind of hope they don't have, like, the boss play maybe on the following turn. If they have that, we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, we just kind of maybe just hope they don't have that. I'm fine with that. We can VMAX. We don't have to VMAX, though, because then that gives them 3 prize cards as opposed to 2. So I might not VMAX here. But if they have Energy Boss, we're going to be in trouble. I could have split the energy, like I said. Then we'd be able to hit with a V. Doesn't put us in that great of a spot either way, though. I think we just kind of sit here and hope to get the... Hope to get the 1-hit KO, actually. I think that's going to be our game plan here. The Dream Revelation. I might just hold the hand because we do have Quick Ball for Goss, for Welder. I'm not going to use it this turn, but I can just go attach active swing and then just maybe use the Hearth so they don't replace my Hearth with a different stadium that I'm not going to be as thrilled about having in play. There's the Snom. They got the Snom now. We don't quite... We do need 7 energy on our VMAX to actually KO the Inteleon. So we're currently at 5, 6, 7 with a Welder. There's another one. Volk, draw 2. And like I said, I'm just going to High Heat Blast. I am not going to VMAX this, though, because I don't want to give them 3 prize cards. I'm like, all right, if you got the boss plus energy in hand, sure, go for it. You can KO my Centiskorch V, and then we'll Welder to this Centiskorch V, and we're going to knock you out with high, or punch you with High Heat Blast. And we're just going to kind of go from there. But I don't think it's correct to give them the the potential 3 prize cards as opposed to 2. So we're gonna give them 2 prize cards, and then still in a rough spot. But yeah, no reason to give them the extra prize card. And if there was Heatran in this list, which I think would be pretty good here, we could split our energy and then KO this first Inteleon VMAX with a Heatran. I think that would be the way we'd want to go about it if, but there's no Heatran in this list, so you can't do that. But I think that is the optimal way to like play around the situation. We'd split up our energy instead of having it all on this one Centiskorch V. Yeah, split it up a little bit. But yeah, we don't have that option. We don't have the option to split it up. Otherwise, I think we would, definitely. I think we definitely would split it up. All right, another Inteleon. They did use the Dedenne, so boss is still an option. They get the boss. Goodbye, Centiskorch. Okay, Centiskorch is knocked out. The Volk can go to the active. We're going to Welder to this Centiskorch V. And once again, kind of hope that they don't have a boss. If they have back-to-back bosses, we just kind of lose, I think. I definitely think I should have, like, looking back on it, I think I definitely should have gone for that Double Blaze play. It just didn't really cross my mind. And it was prized, so I couldn't have done it. But I think if it wasn't prized, you definitely go for it there. So we kind of need to find a Fire Crystal here. So I kind of want to put a Jirachi in play to send up to try and find the Fire Crystal to get the energy so we can actually knock this thing out next turn. Oh no, actually with the High Blast, we should be able to knock it out next turn. So I think I should go attach. I mean, if they have boss KO both these, we lose anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and VMAX to play around the Marnian out of our hand. Yeah, if they have boss KO my Centiskorch V plus the Volcanion, I'm pretty sure we lose anyways. I think it's probably fine to just go ahead and VMAX here and just be like, all right, if you have boss for the win this turn, I mean, I guess I'm losing anyways. So I may as well take the L here anyways. Or the L this way. But maybe I still should have actually gotten that Jirachi in play. I could have still gotten that Jirachi in play, actually, though, because then it can help me find that reset stamp. Because I can go pretty aggressive here to try and find the reset stamp. There's the Goss. Here comes the boss. I guess they're maybe just checking with the capture energy. And then, yeah, boss up my VMAX. Knock out that and the Volcanion. So we do lose a turn sooner than we could have, but I think if they knock them both out, I'd lose anyway. So I want to just have it in play, so if we get Marnied. I mean, hey, it's a rough matchup. It would have been cool to make the double play work. I'm going to look out for that in the future. Next time I play against Inteleon VMAX, I'm going for that turn 1 double blaze if I can have the option to bring it up with that Phione like I did. Didn't get punished, though, because it was prized this time. All right, going to choose to go second like I mentioned in the last one. We want to go second. Want to get off that Baby Volk start, which isn't too difficult to get off. Play a ton of switch cards, and if we open like something like a Jirachi, Nets, or any like whatever it's called, just net it up. So again, Centiskorch V start. Centiskorch V to the bench we could do. There's no need to do it. We got some Crobats for draw power. This hand is not great. Not excellent. It's low on the draw power, to be honest. We're not going to be quite drawing as many cards as we want to here. The Crobats aren't drawing that much. Let's see what we're up against, though, and see how much it actually matters. They did open the Jirachi, so it's probably a Welder deck. They got rid of a Mew. So I'm going to guess like a Tempo Zard here that plays the Mew. Because Mew's really good against Pikarom. But there's a Snorlax Mew. Snorlax Mew Jirachi. And I got no clue what's going on here. Here comes a comma. Maybe this will give us a little bit more info. There goes an Obstagoon. So is it? I think it is DeciGoons then, which is actually a very good matchup for us. So that's good for us. It's a good matchup. We don't have to be too aggressive. We can play kind of slow. We need to preserve our baby Volcanions and just kind of chill. Yeah, preserve the baby Volcanions, chill. Basically all we have to do. And we can walk away with a pretty reasonable dub, pretty easy dub, I would say. Now, the current hand maybe is a little bit too little on the stuff that we need to make stuff happen, but we're going to get some more cards here soon, hopefully. We'll top deck, have another top deck to work with. I could use a Crobat this turn as well. I could go like attach active. Hearth, bench Crobat for, well, potentially 4, actually. We'll see if our top deck is playable or not. We could always Hearth something away and not take energy as well, because we don't need energy, like, right now. Not trying to turn 1 attack. I also don't really want to put a Baby Volk in play yet, so... He is a Phione. But I kind of don't want to help my opponent out here. I will bench it. I'll bench this. Hearth, bat for 4. 2, 3, 4... Goodness, this is about the same hand that we just had. Yep, nothing in here. I don't want to really boss either of these up because I think it like just allows our opponent to do more. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though. I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, though, I don't think. I don't really mind if Phione stays on the bench either, Giant Hearth away, maybe a Centiskorch here. I don't think we take anything though, because we might have to bat next turn. Radiating Heat, and then we just don't discard the energy. But this 20 damage actually is relevant, because then if we just get like a VMAX plus an energy next turn, we can actually knock this thing out for 120. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We got that play lined up. Here comes a Goon. They could knock out my Phione this turn with the Rowlet play, but I don't think I really care if they do that, to be honest. It's not really that big of a deal. They could go like Bird Keeper plus Goon Ping, but they're pinging my active here, going after my Centiskorch V. And my Stadium did get replaced. Maybe I should have taken one energy off the Hearth there. I could have just taken one energy. I didn't have to take all of the energy. Yeah, I didn't really want to boss anything up. I could have bossed up the Rowlet and punched it, but we know they have a Bird Keeper in hand, so they get to move it. So if they want to Bird Keeper the Snorlax to the bench and then have to move something out of the active, that's kind of fine, I think. I'm fine with them having to go that route. The other way around, though, I'm not as big of a fan of that happening. So here comes the Decidueye. Got to deal with that now. This is rough. This is a rough one so far. We have plenty of answers to what they can do to us, though. Like, just need to get a baby Volk set up in one turn, knock out the Decidueye. They don't even have an energy in play yet as well. So they are at least a turn away from actually being able to do anything. And there's a research getting rid of both ordinary rods. So we know some stuff just not going to be getting recovered in this situation. Yeah, they're going heavy on the Decidueye. So we just need to find our baby Volks and get value out of them, basically. And I think we'll be able to walk away with a dub here. There's a Phione. I wonder if we're going to get Phione here. All right, we're not getting Phione here. 4-man dice for 2. Okay, so we can get the knockout on this Snorlax here. I could use a boss, but I'm down to just knock out the Snorlax right now and boss in the future. So we're just going to go ahead and Crobat for 3. Okay. VMAX Inferno. All right, so we're drawing prize cards. We've got bosses to draw more prize cards. Could even use the Phione to actually just move stuff around and draw more prize cards. And then eventually we will get into... Well, we have to draw it, like, sooner than later, I guess. We will eventually draw into the cards that actually allows us to knock out the Decidueye, which is Welder, Baby Volk. So we have access to Baby Volk. Currently 2 energy short. So we can actually even just, like, go Phione plus... if we top deck an energy, calm away the Centiskorch VMAX, grab an energy, attach it to it, and then go with it like that, actually. We'll see. There's another Rowlet. Yeah, Phione would force something for us to knock out. And then, okay, I kind of like that plan. So Phione forces something to knock out. As long as we top deck an energy, calm, go from there. Balance to the active here. I doubt they're gonna Sky Circus. They actually might go KO my Jirachi with Sky Circus though here. I think it's actually what they're gonna KO my Phione here. But then I get to KO the Rowlet anyway, so I'm not really that worried about that play. Actually, to be honest, it's like kind of whatever. Yeah, I don't. Ooh, another Decidueye already. No, we're fine. We're fine. As long as we get access to both baby Volks, we're chilling. It's fine. We just knock out the Rowlet for free now. It's basically what the Phione was going to do for us. Anyways. There's the energy. I don't have to... I could go get the attach to the baby Volk. I think I will go attach to baby Volk here. Give up the VMAX. Keep her on the Eldegoss. We're also going to need a prize card to work with. All right, we did prize one of our baby Volks. But it does get a little bit scary. What else? We have Double Blaze as well, but getting up to Double Blaze is pretty difficult. We have 8 outs to energy off the top deck, and I think that means we prized 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we also prized the fire energy. All right, I'm just going to go with it. Bench attach. VMAX Inferno, get the prize card. And yeah, just an energy attachment away now. We have the switch in hand. Crystal off the prize cards doesn't work. We have none in the discard pile, and even if we could discard them off the Centiskorch VMAX, we need 4 energy in play to actually get this KO. All right, so we need a top deck energy here or Hearth. We also could have waited. It is possible that maybe we should have just waited. We could have even like switched into Jirachi to try and get a Welder on this turn and go, okay, Welder to the baby Volk that we then have. So maybe I was a little bit aggressive with this line, to be honest. We'll see we top deck. It is a net. I'm gonna switch into Jirachi here. Telewish, just get the reset stamp. That's not going to do it for us. And Scoop Up Net. Send up the VMAX. I'm actually going to boss KO the Goon here, because the Goon is actually a pretty big threat through nets or even Candy Obstagoon to actually get the KO on my next baby Volk. All right, second baby Volk is still in the prize cards. We now can't move our Centiskorch VMAX as well. The Centiskorch VMAX is kind of stuck right here. We don't have to switch. We do have another boss, though, so we can just, like, boss again. Probably KO the Jirachi. We could go after Phione again as well if we wanted to. I think chasing the Goon is definitely the correct play to go with there. I mean, if we get 2 attacks with 2 Baby Volks, that is the prize cards. I mean, if we can KO 2 other things as well, we don't actually have to use both Baby Volks. So here comes the Zigzagoon down. We're going to chase and KO the Zigzagoon this turn. And that means they're all out of Goon Pings. They did set up my Baby Volk to be KO'd now, though. The Baby Volk can get KO'd by the Splitting Arrow. But we're going to go KO that Goon. No more Goon Pings. They're down double Rod, and they'll be down double Goon. So they have no more outs to Goon Pings, even if they have nets left, which they do. So, okay. That's fine. So boss the Goon. Knock out the Goon. Take nothing. Draw a prize card. So Hearth, that's still good. That gives us energy. And we could maybe Dedenne change this turn to try and dig for a switch card to move our active. We go Hearth, Dedenne change. We could even like Welder. No, it wouldn't quite work. We have Goss for boss as well right here. So we could Goss boss, bring something up, knock it out. And then just have to focus on the Baby Volk to get the last prize card. We might want to go Baby Volk, get the last prize card, then Goss for boss. So we can calm the Goss back into the deck. Try and get the knockout. How much HP are we going to have after they hit us? We'll have 280 on us. So we'll live through a Splitting Arrow attack. Here comes a Rosa. They could go net here. That would make things interesting for sure. That would make things very interesting. They do get the double net. If they have like a net in hand, Rosa for a net, go down to just double Decidueye into play. We'd have to go Volk, KO Decidueye in to get Volk off our prize cards, which is definitely possible. It's doable. Can make it work. But it's also like, yeah, it's a chore there for sure. All right, they did not grab a net, so that's good. This like makes me... We could put the Goss back in the deck, though. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. There's one net. Oh, I guess they can just put the Phione back in the deck anyways, though. Oof. Okay, so yeah, they can just put Phione back in the deck right now. They don't go with it, though. So we could go Goss, boss, bring up the Phione, knock it out. They also didn't boss this turn. So this makes... And they didn't get boss off the what's it called either. So I think I am just going to go Goss boss. Oh, man. I like the Goss boss idea because I think if they had boss, they would have killed my Baby Volk this turn if they could have. I could also stamp them in case they have boss in hand, but I don't think they have boss in hand because they didn't get it off the Rosa, and they didn't use it this turn like they could have to kill my Baby Volk. So I just think their boss isn't in hand, and they didn't think about the play, or it's prized. I'm going to go Goss for boss to KO this Phione before they get rid of it. And then even if they have boss this turn, which I don't think they do, just based on how the game has played out so far. I'm going to go ahead and put this in energy and play as well. Yeah, based on how this game has played out so far, I don't think they have the boss in the... They definitely could. They definitely could have the boss in. I don't think they got it, though. Oh, we didn't get the Baby Volk, so we're 100% reliant on this Baby Volk surviving. But the way they played, like I said, I don't think they... And, of course, they have the boss. Did I mess up that Rosa? Did they actually get boss on that turn when I wasn't paying attention? Rosa drew Snorlax, and Rosa used Stellar Wish, drew Scoop Up Net. So they just had boss... and chose not to use it? Is that what I'm picking up here? Did I know they had the boss in their hand? And of course, our what's it called is our last prize card. We can still win this though, because we actually still have Reshiram in the deck. So I'm gonna go send up Crobat. Yeah, we can still set up Reshiram to actually KO this with Double Blaze. Gonna be quite the chore. It's winnable. The game's winnable. Very not easily though. I'll quick ball away this. Grab Reshiram. Reshiram can tank for a little while as well, so she'll quick ball away something else though. I think. I kind of like the rest of the things in the hand though. Attach. Field real fast. So yeah, we can still double blaze to win this one. We have 3 switch index. We got to be able to move this Crobat. Let me energy dive in my discard pile. 2. 6 in the deck still, though. Okay, so this is definitely doable. All right, pass. And we'll see what they knock out here. They don't have to knock out my Centiskorch VMAX, but then we can run to the Centiskorch VMAX on the following turn. They usually only play 1 boss in these decks, so... I don't know if I wanted to let them hit my Crobat, though. I mean, they have to hit it like 4 more times to KO it, though, so we might be fine. And we could run between Crobats and Eldegoss and stuff, and then even Reshiram can take 2 hits before it actually goes down, so... The big question is here, what do they hit? Or they do KO this, which is really good for us. Now, They play some kind of shenanigans. We are reset stamping to 1, which means it'll reduce the potential of shenanigans from my opponent. We do need to find a Welder this turn. We need to find a Welder soon. I'll evolve this. We could run to this for a couple turns as well. Reset stamp. And I think I will attach active because I do need to make sure I move this bat. So I'm going to go ahead and play the Fire Crystal. Recover 3. Attach active. Play the Giant Hearth. And then DAA change in a hunt for Welder. We're looking for Welder here. No, we did find. I was like, no Welder? No, we did find Welder. There's 3 in there. Giant Hearth away. The Great Catcher because they don't play anything like that. Okay, Welder to the Reshiram. Put 2 there. What do we get? Not exactly what we need. No switches is what I'm most concerned about here. So if I reach to the Reshiram, they hit it. I go attach, pass. They go hit. I go attach. We don't quite have enough energy. Oh man. So am I gonna top deck a Welder or a switch first? Is kind of the question here. So I guess I'm gonna retreat to Reshiram here. If we top deck Welder, we do win. Outrage. Yeah, if we top deck Welder, we do win the game next turn. And if I top deck a switch, I can still switch the Reshiram out into something else for a turn. And just chill. It'll give us like a turn to play with. Probably into a Crobat or something. It's going to take him quite a while to get this knockout on my Crobat. We do have what? I think we have all of our Welders left, right? Yeah, we have 3 Welders left. But we're not like we're not seeing a bunch of cards a turn. We're seeing 1 top deck every single turn, and that's it. That's all we're seeing. Can't even Stellar Wish because we don't have a bench space to work with. Okay. Draw. It is Welder. What a top deck, and that'll get us the dub here over to the Decidueye. What a game. What a game. What a strange game. A strange game. Yeah, let me know. Did I mess up? Did I know they had the boss in hand? The way they played, it seemed like it didn't because they could have just KO'd the Volk, a turn ago, and they chose not to. So it made it seem like they don't have access to the boss because that would have been a great time to KO my baby Volk. Would have been the turn before, and they just didn't do it. So that was weird. But did I see them grab it earlier with the Stellar Wish? Let me know in the comments. That's going to do it for these games with the Scoop Up Net Centiskorch. Hope you guys enjoyed the games. See you tomorrow.